Welcome to Oddsero's match betting tutorial. Next, we are going to explain match betting in 5 steps. Step 1 is creating a bookmaker account and activating the sign-up bonus. For example, you sign up for Bet365 and get a sign-up bonus of €100 if you deposit €100. So you go ahead and deposit the €100 and you activate the bonus. Now, next you need to turn over the bonus 2 times in order to win the bonus money. Or in other words, you need to bet the bonus amount of 100 times 2. Now, the turnover requirement varies depending on your bookmaker and your location. You can find it in the terms and conditions of the bonus at the bookmaker's website. And we are going to cover this in more detail later in the video. Alright, so the second part to note here is that you should really read the terms and conditions of the sign-up bonus very carefully and make sure that you understand it. Because sometimes the bookies put in some tricky terms there to try and make it more difficult for you to beat the sign-up bonus. But as long as you read it carefully and understand fully, and then clearing it is usually very straightforward. To meet the turnover requirement and win the bonus money, we place match bets. The goal when match betting is to try to break even on the bets that you place. And if you're able to do so, then the bet is completely risk-free. And then for every single match bet you complete, you are closer to meeting the turnover requirement of the bonus and thus win the bonus money. Once you have met the turnover requirement, you can cash out the bonus money. So there are 3 possible scenarios of what happens when we place a match bet. Scenario A is that we make a profit. Scenario B is that we make a loss on a match bet. And scenario 3 is break even. What you can see here is the profits table from inside Oddshero for 3 different match bets. And you can see on the first bet, we would make a profit of 59 cents, regardless of the outcome of the bet. And on the second bet, we would make a small share loss, regardless of what happens. And on the final one, you would break even. Let's continue on with our football example. So remember that we were betting on Liverpool vs Manchester United. And the odds type we are betting on is the over-under. And the line we are betting on is 2 goals. So this brings us to the second step of doing match betting, and that is placing the bonus bet at the bonus bookmaker. This is called a bonus bet because we place it with the bookmaker where we have the sign-up bonus. And in this example, we place a bet of €10 on over 2 goals at 2 odds. Step 3 is placing the cover bet at the cover bookmaker. So here you can see we place a bet on under 2 goals and the amount we bet is €10 and we bet it at 2 odds. This is called a cover bet because we match our bonus bet by betting on the opposite result. Basically, we are covering our losses and thus completing the match bet. And the match bet is simply what we call the combination of the 2 bets we placed on this game. Step 4, the game ends and we make a €0 profit on the match bet we just placed. So as we can see, the bonus bet we placed won €10 because it was more than 2 goals in a game, while the under 2 goals cover bet we placed lost, and there we lost €10. So the net profit of that is €0. So essentially we broke even on. So here we have a break-even scenario. The important thing to note here is that regardless of whether the bonus bet or the cover bet won, we would not have lost any money on the match bets we placed. So placing this match bet was completely risk-free. However, you bet a total of €10 at the bonus bookmaker, so you are now €10 closer to meeting the turnover requirement of the bonus and thus winning the €100 bonus money. Here's the table again, and the example we just went through is a scenario C, a break-even scenario. And as you can see, regardless of the result, we would have broke even on the game. Alright, so step 5 is very simple. You just keep placing these match bets. So essentially you repeat step 2 and 3, which is place the bonus bet and place the cover bet. So you just keep repeating these steps until you have met the turnover requirement of the bonus, and then you're able to cash out the sign-up bonus. If you do this, then congratulations, you will have made 100 euros.